You're grooving to the music on Jamroom. Only on Good Morning Delhi with Sarthak.
Wonderful thing you're doing, lending us your ears, giving us the privilege of listenership. It is wonderful. It is also a Friday. You should never say it normally. So disrespectful to the day that opens the portals of the weekend, I tell you. And we've got Delhivision with us. They're playing their music. We've gotten through the the why Delhivision, and now of course we're going to get the why musicianship and the how is the money going to come in, because there's bills to be paid. And all. Have you thought very seriously of a career in music, or is it that that's still a little bit of a work in progress?
I mean, I think Priyansh can start.
Priyansh, you can start with that. You're elder.
So I think we're just gonna make good music, and we have a plan to stay consistent. And as I said, there's something I completely just keep repeating in the jam pad. Is that we don't necessarily have to say to our kids that
We
beta,
used to make music.
we used to make music, and
So
now
many people have fallen prey to that.
in our
you
college,
can't blame them.
Yeah,
You can't blame them.
Absolutely.
Going corpo is like
Yeah, the tyranny. I think the tyranny of the bank balance. No one's really.
no one's immune to
been
it.
able
But
to.
like personally, even if we don't really treat this as a job, that we're relying on it for our income, I do want to pursue a career in music and in just media at large and creating stuff.
Aman?
This band thing is a long-term thing, I think. I don't think we're leaving it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Sure.
And band, we're not leaving. Music, so it doesn't even come in the equation. We're never leaving that. I think it's what we love to do every single day. We sit with our instruments and just play. So that's not going to stop.
Sure.
And playing with your best friends is
Yeah.
it's a real motivator. And we play things that we love and enjoy so much. It's just a constant motivation.
But there's also, I think, a constant need to push as well, considering that we're living in the time of singer-songwriters who are making. Music is being made in the living room and being consumed in the living room. It's become a little more intimate. But you're convinced about the need for a band?
Somewhat, yeah. I mean, it's the four minds come together. It's not only one person's opinion. If if some riff comes to me, then Priyansh is the critique. He's like, no, this doesn't sound good. This should sound like this. And
there's a constant give and take, right? We're bouncing off of each other's ideas.
Sure, absolutely.
It's like we're a hive mind.
And then what happens to that hive mind is what you're going to listen to. What are you going to do for us next?
This one is actually a cover with a little bit of Delhivision twist. Obviously, there's going to be a solo section there. Me and Priyansh really love this song, and it's by Red Hot Chili Peppers, and it's the band which we are actually very influenced by, because obviously, Priyansh loves the slapping here, and we all of the locking in tightness.
The energy, and I mean,
it's just amazing.
It's one of the greatest bass openings in rock and roll, man. Can't Stop is what this one's called. Delhivision is doing their version of a Red Hot Chili Peppers classic. Here we go.
get you maybe even 3 of these coming from the States to teach you how to play these. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through.
But listen, matlab, abhi is okay, being in the moment, making the music, etc. What's the future like? I mean, EPs, albums, tours, screaming fans.
I mean,
I like
I think the response is secondary. I mean, the push has to come from our end, obviously.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more creation to be done, a lot more songwriting, a lot more recording.
Sure.
And we have 2 singles out. That's Ring Light and The Old Monk Waltz.
Sure.
And
I also want to know, we're living in the age of social media where everyone's, got it's called the democratization of art, which is a wonderful way of putting it.
Yeah.
Which means that everyone can put their music out, which means that every time you put a bit of music out, you are literally, pushing for recognition, so to speak.
Yeah.
Does that pressure you sometimes into making music? I mean, what's your process?
It's obviously people around you are always recording music and pushing it out, and we being a band, we are also kind of like we want to do that. So yeah, of course, like it's what we do. It's kind of fun.
But like we do it with the flow. It's not like that we're pressurized that we have to make a song by this day.
So far, I'm glad it's happened so far, because a lot of the mentors in our life, they talk about how bands burn out and all that. But right now, I think at this stage in our journey, we're just glad things are coming to us instinctively.
Sure.
And content is churning itself out.
And gratitude is important.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Very
And that is why I want to express gratitude to you guys.
Back at you, man.
And it's wonderful music. It's great to see the way you approach music. I mean, there's one which is to listen like it's a flat stone on water, and then to immerse yourself so much that you can bring your character to a cover, which is absolutely incredible, as you just showed us on Can't Stop. It's been absolutely incredible. But of course, we are
so much.
Incredibly greedy people. We're incredibly greedy. We won't let you go.
It's your
without-
right.
I would like to think so, and that's why. What's that one last song that you're leaving us with?
So when we started out as a band, when we went for the prelims for Pilani and all those.
Last year,
Yeah,
2022.
last year. So we had RHCP, we played Can't Stop and another RHCP song. And that was like, it was bass and drum. It was a locked in part, which they used to play together. So then they asked me that what should be another song, which is a little more keyboard centric.
Funky.
Yeah. So I was like, I used to listen to Stevie Wonder in school, in high school.
Man.
So then I was like, we can do Superstition.
And it's a classic.
Oh,
It is a
man.
classic.
Everyone has heard that
Yeah.
song.
Which is also why Superstition got us into practice, because we knew we were touching a classic.
Yeah,
Right? And you
man.
can't.
Stevie Wonder did everything on his own. He played the
Yeah.
bass
Yeah.
line.
The
he
Tonto,
played
of course.
everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible, the fact that it's a classic, and you're going to do that for us, yeah?
Yeah.
Of course.
So this one's called Superstition. If you've not heard the Stevie Wonder version, well, listen to Delhivision do it their own way, won't you?
Very superstitious, writings on the wall. Very superstitious, ladders bad fall. 30-month of paper through the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in your past. When you believe in things you don't understand, you have to suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious, wash your face and hands. Very superstitious, things across the land. 30-month of baby through the looking glass. You don't wanna save me, good things in your
that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. It was absolutely incredible for these few moments. The studio felt like it was living up to its purpose of being a radio studio. So thank you very much for bringing that vibe to our studio. And thank you very much for making the music that you do. It just it gladdens the heart, and at this time I think the rest can wait for a later date. But thank you so much for your music. It's been absolutely wonderful.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you
so much.
That's Delhivision, ladies and gentlemen. Delhivision _ in case you're looking for them on Instagram. Sarthak from radio in case you're looking for me. Okay, take a break. Coming right back right here on 94.3 Radio 1.